What up, you guys? I'm in Brushy Creek in my favorite neighborhood, Breakaway, but it's pouring rain out. Remember, it's a 360 video. You can move it with your fingers. Don't forget to put it on 4K quality. I'm not going to go out because it's raining right now. I will go out later because, you know, it is what it is, and then the lens will be covered with water. But hey, what am I doing here? So this property behind me is a super unique property because it has two houses for the price of one. We have a 3,000 square feet single family home, single story, about 3,200 actually. It's a 3-bedroom, two and a half bathroom, yeah. And it has a unique layout, you'll see in a moment. But then you have a pool and another house there behind me, another 1150 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home on the same property. Breakaway is the neighborhood with the airstrip. So there's a Cessna airstrip right there within walking distance. The properties there cost around $1.5 to $2 million. This property costs a bit different. Wait until the end of the video and tell you how much. Let's take a look and see whether this property is worth it and what we think about it. So let's get in. What are we going to see inside this property? Here, there's an office. In the other side, deeper, we have the full master's suite, and it's a rather large one. To this side, we have 2 bedrooms with a Jack and Jill bathroom. Here, there's this type of grand room or whatever you want to call it, and then the kitchen and living room is there to the left-hand side. So let's start a tour and see what we see inside. First, we're seeing this office. Take a note. There's no window in this office. Why? We will see once we get to the masters. There's a unique layout. If you want a window here, I will say you can tear down this wall and have a window. You'll see it in a moment. I'm going to remind you when we're seeing it. Then we go in and we're seeing this grand room. I don't know how to call it. So there is this wall here. If you don't like it, you can remove it. It's not a big deal. You can remove and put a beam and create just a huge open space here with view towards your private backyard and the pool and everything. There's a screened porch here. We will see it in a moment. You can entertain here. You can put a formal dining room. That's what they've done here. Let me show you. See, they put the formal dining and then to the kitchen here. There are carpets here. I don't get it. I don't understand why they put carpets in this room. It doesn't make any sense to me. But we will see it in a moment. Let's proceed to the living room and kitchen. And then head back. The layout is a bit different than the typical layout that I'm seeing. So you have here a guest toilet, you know, the powder room, with an interesting wallpaper, I would say, not particularly my style. And then we have the living room and the kitchen. The living room is not huge, but given that you have this other room there, it's not small either. The kitchen, although it's not the type of material that I would use in my kitchen, the kitchen itself is great. So, you know, it's decent. It's not like a super modern kitchen, but it's not something that I would tear down. I would probably use this kitchen. I would probably replace the hinges for like soft closes, but I wouldn't replace the entire cabinets. However, this material here, see, I'll show you like a close-up. This material, along with the backsplash and the fixtures, yeah, I don't think they're in the level of the house, especially not where we want to take it. So I would replace those. It's not really expensive. You can do this with these. I would also replace these appliances. I think they're a bit older. There's a pantry here. Again, the living room here. And here you have like a breakfast area. Me, you know, as an Israeli, we're efficient. I would probably put my own dining room, dining table here. But a lot of people like formal dining, and the formal dining is there. See? If I go back, here's the formal dining. So that's the main common area. Before we proceed to the masters, it's on the other side. We're going to do this one a bit differently than the way I typically do it. We'll go to the laundry room and continue towards the 3-car garage. And the 3-car garage is currently kind of packed, so you can't really see anything, right? Can I open it up? Not from here. I'll go to the other side. It's the light. So you have here, well, you barely have any light. Ooh, loud. 3-car garage, a 2-door here, 1 door here. I know it's packed, but it's not a small garage. It's just it looks small because of all of the stuff. I'm going to keep the camera out of the rain. I can be in the rain, whatever. But from here, we have the entryway, and there is the other house. Let's see if you can see this house from here, maybe. So you see the other house there, I hope you can see it, has its own driveway. There's an entire garage there, like a 1-car garage, and you can enter into this house. So there is privacy, even though you have a second structure in the property. It's not like you're like in privacy. So let's, okay, how long? Oh my God, this one is going to be a bit longer of a video, but you know, it's a more complicated property. All right, we have this thing here, you know, this pantry situation, or closet, whatever you're going to use it for. And then the bedrooms, they're here in this corridor. So let's see, bedroom number 1. With a front window towards the front yard. You can see the front yard, it is beautiful. A big front yard with its own like driveway. And then we have a Jack and Jill bathroom, original, you know, probably needs to be updated at one point. And then the second bedroom here, and I am back to the common area. This is the wing of the masters, and check this out. It's pretty much like its own apartment, kind of, you know. So you have a closet here, and then you go to the right, to the left side. You have a second closet, a larger one, and you have the master's suite with its own exit here towards the screen porch. You can see the view. It's pretty, it's so pretty. So you have a bunch of trees, and you have the pool, you have the rain, unfortunately, but it's kind of cute. Here's the screen porch that we've seen before. You have the 2 ways to enter and exit, so a great place to entertain, to put like a dining table here if you'd like to. It's kind of cute, but we're not done yet. We also have the bath, and again, it is, you know, it's not updated. So it's like the original one. We have here the toilet. Again, the master bath and this room. So here's the office, all right? Remember the office from the start? It's here, behind this wall. And here's the window. So what they've done, they took like a huge office space and separated into 2. So this would be like a bit small for an office. You can still use it. That's what I have in my home. But what you can also do with this room is use it as a nursery. So let's say that you have a baby, you can use it as a nursery for now, and later use it as an office, or even tear down the wall and have like a mega office at the entry if you so choose. Okay, moving on. This is the main house. Now we're going to go to the other house. I'm going to apologize in advance. The camera is pretty much going to get wet, and because it's a 360 video and I can't really edit it out, I will have to clean it while on camera. How fun to be me. So go in here. So before we get the rain on it, we can see here the pool. You have a pool and a small hot tub. You have a bunch of trees, and then you have the other structure. Let's get there. It's going to be a bit wet, but you know, it is what it is. Check it out. If we're already out, just let's make sure that you get everything. Drone shot, get ready. Effects. Whoa, CGIs, drone shots, amazing. It's pouring rain. What the heck? All right, but check out this backyard. You have the pool, you have an abundance of trees, you have a lot of green space. With regards to privacy, this neighbor back there, you don't really see them in the eastern side. And then on the southern side, you can see a bit of the neighborhood, but they're kind of far away. So I would say that privacy is great. If you want to have a privacy fence here with this structure, let's say that you want to B&B this place, we're going to talk numbers in a moment. If you want to B&B this place, you want to put a privacy fence, not that expensive. You can do that with relative ease. And then from here, we're getting into the second structure. So this house is a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. Here's the porch. Excuse me for cleaning the lens, but there is no other way around it, so... Okay. Sorry, you guys, but in 360 video, I can't edit it out, so I need to do it on screen, unfortunately for me. But you have this, you know, you have this room, like this screen porch situation. I think it's cute. I like it. All right, and then inside, you know, it's not updated, but it's spacious and the location is great. So doing an Airbnb here, you would absolutely crush it. You have this living room with vaulted ceiling. Here, there's a private, I'm so wet. There's a private entry. Let's open it up. With another porch, little porch, you see? You can enter from here. I need to see where the property line is. It's probably here. And there is the well house, I'm sure of. Okay. Here's the kitchen. Small kitchen, rental grade, Formica, you know, appliances are kind of blech. And then we have the laundry room. This is an exit, another door. There's like 3 doors to this house. How many doors does one house need? So this is the, you know, the entryway. Whoop. Then 1 car garage here. Nothing to see, it's just a garage. We are 12 minutes. Oh, I need to finish. Alrighty. 1 bedroom with its access here towards the bathroom with this silly 2 sink, 1 mirror thing. A bath and a shower. It's so funny. Like, you have a small room. Why do you put a bath and a shower? Just use 1. Pick a lane and stick with it, you know? And you have like 1 closet here. And then another closet here. Because if you have a small room, let's separate it for many closets. I don't get it, whatever. And then you have another bedroom here. So let's talk numbers. We have 2 houses combined square footage of 4,500 square foot. That is a large place, but it's divided into 2 houses. So if you like this type of layout, great. And if you want 1 house, get something else. The good thing about it is that this B&B is most likely going to be rented or B&B'd for $150 to $200 per night. I live in this neighborhood, like within walking distance from here. And my B&B is rented from between 100 to 120 per night. I have like pretty much like 90% occupancy. It's too high. I need to increase my prices, whatever. But my B&B is 500 square feet, like a studio thing. This here, like a 2-bedroom, not as updated as mine. I would probably update this a bit. It should rent for $150 to $200 a night at least, with occupancy rate of 50 to 70%. We're talking about $3,000 to $4,000 of cash flow, additional cash flow. Now, the good thing about this type of situation is that if you buy this property and you use this one as a B&B, you still get a primary residence loan. You can still cash flow from this property and pay less interest. You can have larger expenses on your primary home. And you will never be able to get a B&B for about 200 grand. But the price difference between this property compared to a property without this B&B is about 200 grand. So what I'm saying is, this is an actually really, really good deal because you have a great house, a second B&B, the location is just top notch. The properties in this neighborhood sell for $1.5 to $2 million easy when they are updated. This one is not updated, but it doesn't need this much of work, you know? Let's show you the front yard, by the way, when I'm talking about everything, because you didn't really see it because of the rain. So all in all, I really like this place. I think that you can do a lot of things with it. I think that for this place to get it and to do some updates, and nothing major, you know, make the kitchen nice. Have some upgrades in the bathrooms. It is not crazy. But the ARV, the after repair value of this property is 1.5 at the very, very least. My property it has some similar characteristics to it, and it's worth probably anywhere between 1.6 to 1.8. So, you know, by a sales comparison approach, I think that this property makes sense because it cost 1.35, $1,350,000. So it's not going to stay on the market, in my opinion. I am assuming it's going to get off the market within this weekend or the next. That kind of would be my guess. I might be mistaken, I might not. I think this being like a shitty weekend is working in the favor of the buyer of this, the future buyer of this property. But all in all, I like it. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this property? Do you like it? Would you rather have a larger property or a smaller one with a B&B that you can cash flow for 3 to 4 grand? Let me know in the comments. Also let me know in the comments, should I make videos when it's raining like this? Because, you know, I'd rather not to, but what can I do? And should I clean the camera on screen or just leave it like this with a bunch of water that you have on it? Let me know. Take a look at this property for one last time, and I will see you on the next one.